G'day guys and welcome back to GOHAN_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video, with the banners dropping in like 13 hours time, I thought it was worthwhile just running over what to expect from both of these banners. So as you can see, I do have the STR Beast banner up here first. Primarily, I think this is definitely where you should be spending your stones. There's just so much better value on a Dokkan Vest LR banner in comparison to the Carnival LR banner. But let's have a look at what we've got featured here. So we do have the two new units. So we've got the AGL Krillin and 18. So as we went through their details yesterday, they are a superhero support unit, which is always going to be really valuable, but just because of how good the category is, I don't know how much use you'll get out of a unit like that. We've got the STR Beast Gohan, who is just going to be the best unit in the game, so clearly you want to be summoning for that guy. But then we've got a couple consolation prizes here for if you pull a unit that isn't Beast. So as you can see, we do have the AGL Blues. Funnily enough, running through a lot of the content at the moment, they're actually still pretty effective with their ability to dodge there. So getting copies of them wouldn't be the end of the world. You got the STR GT Duo. While they're probably not a real key rotation piece that you're running these days, they are pretty good with their damage reduction. They have the access to that revive for you, so that can be utilized to just boost up other units. So yeah, they're still a pretty solid pull to grab. We've got the AGL Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Now, that's definitely a big old drop off. Even when they came out, they weren't too crazy great. But in terms of using them in something like Battlefield, Ultimate Clash, maybe for missions, you could find a little bit of use for them. But primarily with them, you're just waiting for that easy A to drop. And the same goes for the physical Super Saiyan 4s, but the difference with the physical Super Saiyan 4s is that we know that their easy A is going to be coming in like 6-7 months time with the 10th anniversary, so no doubt that they will be absolutely insane. So keeping a couple copies of them, maybe you could utilize them just to empty out the hidden potential, or maybe you make a second copy if you've already got them rainbowed, because yeah, having that flexibility is going to allow you to best build them for their EZA next year, because I imagine they're going to be insane. But the real value here in this banner behind Beast Gohan is the fact that both the Int Evolution Blue Vegeta and the AGL UI Goku are both on the banner. So they're going to be getting their EZA on the 31st, and they become absolute top tier legend units. They're both on superheroes too, so you're going to be rocking them with Beast Gohan, and that's pretty much just going to make for the best team in the game. So pulling copies of them, if you don't already have them rainbowed, obviously that's awesome. But if you do already have them rainbowed, potentially you might need to fix up their hidden potential. So pulling copies in that regard is still going to be really, really useful there too. So yeah, they're going to be big old W pills. And then we've got the physical Piccolo. Not really a unit you're going to find a great deal of use for. He is a stacker, so maybe in missions for our Legendary Goku event, GT, and or Legendary Freezer event, you could find use there. But other than that, that's probably the extent of it. And then you've got the Tech Go Bros. So the thing with them is they already do have their EZA, so you just know what you're getting. And it's offense, where we certainly much prefer defense. But as you can see here, you've got like at least 4 units that you'll use in a lot of difficult content, and you can definitely get away with the GT Duo too. So quite a lot of value in terms of this STR Beast Gohan banner for sure. So the other banner, as I mentioned, is the Int Gamma 1 and 2 Carnival LR banner. The exact same in terms of having our 10 featured units here, but you can see the drop off is pretty, I guess, pretty significant. So you can see we do have the new Int Gamma 1 and 2. Clearly they're the prize. They're what everyone's going to want from this banner. They're insanely good. They're on superheroes, so you're going to be able to find a lot of use for them there. We also have the STR Future Gohan. He's still really good. utilizing him as a floater, or a slot 2 unit. He can still get all that extra defense to go in with his damage reduction. He's got access to the domain, and we don't have a crazy amount of superclass domains, so that's really handy too. So yeah, so getting the future Gohan's definitely not a bad pull at all. We've then got STR Bulma. She's again also really, really good, but she has been around for a little bit now, so I assume a lot of people will have copies of her. And her teams probably aren't the most prominent in the world at the moment, so it does become a little bit harder to utilize her, but she is still like a awesome support class unit to run on any team, especially if you've got dupes in her. We then go to AGL Kai Goku, a stacking unit that probably you don't really want to run in slot 1, so that can make it hard. Again, not one of those units that you're going to be able to find a lot of slots for. So that'll be an interesting team building guide to revisit there. We've got the Tech Bird Coup, good link set, but again, another stacker that you're going to need to protect. Fortunately, though, he does have the revive, which definitely helps him out. We get the Int Merge Zamasu, who shares the same name as the LR, so that pretty much just killed off your ability to use him. Int Rose, who's already got his EZA, he could potentially help you with like Super Bosses missions, but he's again more of a damage dealer than a defensive unit, but his link set does help him out quite a bit. We've then got the Super Saiyan Rage Trunks and the Physical God Coup and Blue Vegeta. So I'm sure you can tell just off the bat, they've all easy aid. They're not units that you're going to be finding a great deal of use for, unfortunately. So pulling any of those three is going to feel like a big old L when you could be pulling some of these other featured units here. But anyways, that is the banners. If I was to recommend how to divvy up your stones and your sort of your ticket summon, I think the best strategy would be to summon on Beast Gohan and try and get a copy or two of Beast. That's going to secure you in with the best unit in the game. And from there, if you've pulled both of the Part 1 LRs, you could then use your ticket summon on the Gammas, and that's going to give you your chance to then get them, maybe future Gohan. But if you don't have Broly, I probably think Broly is the best second best option to use your ticket summon on. But anyway, let me know down below your thoughts on the banners. Also worth mentioning that we aren't getting the guaranteed featured steps. It looks like we are going back to the buy 3 get 1 free sort of, I don't know what you call it, pattern of summons. So we do miss out on a bit of value there, but look, is what it is. So let me know your thoughts on the banners down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.